What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another great episode of DJ Reacts. Gonna try to get through these intros a little quicker by putting the disclaimer at the front of the video. So you know what we're here to do. It's all for entertainment purposes. Don't believe anything that I say. Don't believe anything that you see on these videos. It's all BS and conspiracy theories. With that being said, if you get anything from my videos, please smash that like, subscribe, and definitely comment because I love interacting with you guys. I love talking to all of you. And we need to run the numbers up on the algorithm to get this awareness out there to more people. That being said, let's get into the video.
If you came here to kill me, clap your hands. Well, that wasn't clapping your hands. That was more like just... Oh, cancer!
Just gonna go ahead and pause right there. Don't ever open the door when you see that happening. That is exactly what you want. And whatever was out there doing that, he just let it in. So remember that.
It's about to catch something. Y'all ready to go back? Yeah. What? No, stop. What the fuck? It's not even that late. Kevin's not home from work yet. What the hell? My god. What the fucking... Oh. No. Oh! No. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What the f... Julie, you're lying. You're lying. Oh! No. No.
Hello? Oh.
Follow for more.
See, like I said, don't open the door. You're letting in whatever is out there. I've been in a similar situation once in my life, and it wasn't even anything that damn extreme. I was on my bedroom was at one end of the hallway, and whenever I would open my door, the bedroom at the other end of the hallway would close. And at first, I thought it was like the air pressure, you know. Then I would close my door, hear that door open up, and it would close all the way to where you had to turn the lock. So I did this 2 or 3 times, and it happened each time. So I grabbed my pistol, closed my door, and jumped out of my bedroom window and started calling, "Hey, are you home? Because are you fucking with me?" Yeah. I don't play that shit. Fuck that.
So much nope.
Look what I found underwater at the Olympic regatta course in Munich. It looks like a big spider.
So these things right here look like scorpions. See that stinger right here? But yet they have like a yellow jacket or a Japanese killer bee wing pat. I don't know what this is, but if there's ever like an invasion of them, it's gonna take over the world. That is terrifying. Just imagine a scorpion that can fly. I used to have a pet black emperor scorpion, but it was raised in captivity, so it was, pretty docile. But that thing is out there just hunting this big locust down and unaliving it. Sorry, ma'am. No, will not be having that. Hang on, let's go back. What the? Oh, that poor dog. That poor puppy. Not only does he, like, his teeth are messed up, but he's got, like, very excessively mutated overbite. Oh. Is that a fucking roach? Is that a roach? A roach. Oh, no. I don't. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even know they had some that look. That's either a roach or a beetle. I didn't know they were that fucking big in a tomato. Tomato. Guac. Oh, fuck. I hate it. And he's letting it just crawl on him. He's just like, oh, I got these 2 great tomatoes. Oh, something's popping out of it. Oh, what is it? Giant fucking roach beetle. I'm just gonna let it crawl on my arm. You were out of your fucking mind. You know how fast I would have just chucked everything and took off and even undressing to make sure nothing else is on me? No. Hell no.
Hi there! Oh my goodness!
I told you.
Hi!
Scary boy.
Hi! Oh, I'm taking a video of her. Oh, look at the baby. Oh, she's doing.
Hi everybody. So this cool animal is a wasp mantid fly. The mantid
What did he say? A wasp mantid fly? Like a mix between a wasp and a mantis?
wasp mantid fly. The mantid fly's closest relatives are like lacewing.
Follow for more.
No. I have these pictures from last year where I was getting in my car and I felt something like kind of go by my head. So I sit down in the car and the female I was with at the time, I'm like, hey, it's something in my hair? And she's just sitting there like, she has no idea what to do or what to say, and she doesn't remember the name of the insect, but it was about this big. The praying mantis flew into my fucking hair. And so she's looking, when I'm asking her about it, she's just staring at me. She doesn't know what to say. And while she doesn't know what to say, she opens the door and just hops out. And I'm like, okay, there's something serious. So I just, start freaking out. And it goes onto my headrest and then starts climbing down. And I got pictures of this thing. Like, it's insane. I've never seen one of those, like, in person in the wild. Apparently, it was in my bushes. And when I walked by them, go get my car, it was just like, hey, that's a good place to go hang out. And just, but it was kind of faint, so I didn't even think that much about it. I just thought it was the wind or something. Like, it was light, so I couldn't feel like something was on my hair or something. Yeah, all that.
Going for a walk, and I look up, and I see my neighbors.
I've seen these things. They're really cool because they kind of literally connect the dots to like what's there spiritually. And I've seen some videos where, you know, people will have the infrared camera, then they'll have the thermal camera, but then they'll have the camera that does this. And like, I remember a guy sitting on a couch and the thing was sitting next to it in a rocking chair. And the chair just, they can see it. They're like, it's in the chair next to you. And the chair just starts rocking. Like, hell no. They don't get it. These are not your friends. These things are not positive. They're not good. But people are talk to them like a fucking lost puppy. Like, come here, I'm not gonna hurt you. Hurt you? Better be worried about getting fucking possessed or invaded or any of these things. Like, fuck out of here with that shit.
The uninvited.
Okay.
Okay, so
Look, those first two, I don't even know what the fuck that was that came around there trying to stab or grab. Stabby grabby, I'm out. Outie. It's a whole bunch of fucking nope from me. Nope, nope, nope. Then you walking somewhere and you hear something like that, screech like that. You fucking bananas? No. No, their reactions are so strange because I'm not a scary person, you know. I was a semi-champion fighter. I'm a real good shot, but when it comes to this kind of shit, got me fucking looking behind me for no reason. When it comes to this kind of shit, no, I don't play around at all. I don't fuck around. That scream wouldn't have even ended, and I would have been through a door, through a window, outside of that building, that house, whatever it was. No fucking chance.
So, I'm literally home alone. Listen to how loud and aggressive it is.
Don't you fucking open that door. Do not fucking open it. Ugh! Stupid! Why is something pounding on your door that's paranormal? Because they want you to open it, because as soon as you do, it slips in. No, do not do that.
Oh. You gotta be kidding me.
That's funny? That's funny. That sounded like that tickled him. That's funny? That guy had an actual poltergeist in his house. Actual powerful negative spirit. Call it demonic, call it whatever you want. Negative entity that was powerful and pissed. But I still think his reactions were too slow, too. I get you want to get it on camera, but if it had been me, like I said, I'd have grabbed a couple things and jumped the fuck out the window. Wouldn't even bother opening it. Jumped the fuck out of it. People were, why didn't you get any fucking footage so we can see? You got iPhones, it's 2024. Got a good can't, because I was fucking scared for my life. Because shit's fucking with me that I can't see. And I know it's not good. It's never good. None of this stuff is good. This is not your dead relative coming to talk to you. This is not your dead dog trying to come play fetch with you. No, they imitate these things. And that's the saddest part. They imitate these things. And so people are like, oh, I know my dead dad's always with me. No. No. I mean, yeah, he is, but not like that. But I don't know what to say about it.
Follow for more. These trees will make you question everything.
Ver como ese árbol está sangrando.
That's sap. That's sap. You all should know. It's sap. There's different types of sap. And then in Asia, they have fields of rubber trees where they will make these little holes into them and then bucket there. They're collecting rubber like that.
Another day, another fishing in somebody's wall. Let's get rid of some of this. What is this? Oh, tough. Nope. Nope, back in the wall. Never to be seen.
Okay, so we're up in the crawl space now. Sorry, it's really tight getting back here. And I see this hole. And I decide to look inside to see what's in here, right? And I have a headlamp on right now. And my phone light, and I cannot see the bottom.
And if you wanted to see. But for those who don't know, I found this locked box in my attic wall. And the key was rattling inside this mirror. Someone did.
Telling you now. Fucking stupid. If you go to open that up, like the box is trapped inside the wall, but the key is rattling inside of a mirror. And your thought is, oh, let's put A and B together and see what we can see. You deserve whatever happens to you, because those things were segregated for a reason. And I'm pretty sure it's a good reason.
Didn't want us to find it. But we have. Really strange objects were inside. Like this small pendant necklace. What looks like a burnt piece from a Ouija board.
I don't know why you would have to burn, I forget what it's called, but that part board. But had to do all of that. There were some serious mistakes made. Some serious around there. Should have never opened that up at all.
It's covered in wax. A second key. And this lock of hair. Not sure why it was hidden, but if there's a second key, there could be another box.
So my mom passed in January. We've been having issues with these lights. They have not been working, but this morning when I came to check the temperature, the switch was up and they were on. These lights have not been working. Okay, well, I'm freaked out by that because I never turned that switch on because I know that's not working. Fine. Well, Mom, can you flash the light if that's you? Mom, can you flash the light back on? Can you flash the light back on? Oh, okay, God. Oh, fucking God.
See, if that were her actual mom, in her soul, she would not have felt a fear. If that were her mother. But from the way she skedaddled, doped her ass right the fuck up on out of there, I would say that didn't feel like mom. Just my 2 cents.
Don't be shy. It's still off. I have not touched it. Love you, Mom. I know you're here with me. If you want to turn on that light, I really would like for you to turn it on. So I know that you're here. And if it turns on, then I know that you love me and you're always by me. So if you want to use your powers to turn on that light, go ahead. I'm waiting. Take as long as you need. Don't be shy.
See, that's not her mom. That is not her mother. These negative entities, these demonic entities, whatever you want to call them, they will imitate everything. It's the best way to hide it in someone's house or someone's life that you, I don't know, whatever those types of entities do for fun, which is bad stuff. You're never supposed to talk to them, let them in. That. And she's so caught up, excuse me. She's so caught up in what she's doing that she's like, Mom this, Mom that. No, that's not her.
Follow for more.
It's down here. You smell it. Just stop, stay by me. It was glass. Don't move. I know. You smell it. Did you fart? It's so cold down here. It's winter time. Oh, fuck. Connor, stop. All right, we're gonna make a run for it. You're dying first. Just gonna go. Hold on. Oh, get. Oh God! No. We gotta get.
Hang on, let's go back because that was kind of hard to see. Right here.
Hold on. Oh, get. Oh God! No. We gotta get the fuck out of here. What are we gonna do? No, stop, man. I gotta go. No. We make a break if there's nothing there. Stay behind me. Stay right fucking behind me. This is a bad idea. Just chill out. Oh, shit. It's still there. What the fuck are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
You got your phone?
No, I don't.
What's the matter, buddy?
They are spending way too much time talking and all this. I don't know if that's real or not. The first sighting where he was like, "Hello," whatever he said, that seemed real, but it was just the voice. The body didn't act like it. And you know me, my body would have said that while running the fuck away, far away, and probably sealing that door till I'm able to get rid of it.
What's the matter, bud? What's the matter, big guy? Something down there. Oh. What'd you hear, buddy?
No, I know you all saw that. You had to have seen it. Right here.
Something down there.
Look at that. Right there. Watch.
Something down there. Oh. What'd you hear, buddy? Fuck. Just put this in. What's that? What the fuck?
Follow.
This one's pretty interesting. We're gonna go ahead and let it play.
Come down a little rabbit trail with me. So many people have no idea how important the Tower of Babel is and what it means. The all-seeing eye is the unfinished Tower of Babel mentioned in the Bible. George Washington was a renowned mason. And on the back of our $1 bill is MASON with the all-seeing eye. But you might ask, Ryan, why is that important? Let me show you this. The Washington Monument built in his honor is the tallest of its kind in the world. It is 555 feet high. Well, 555 feet times 12 inches is 6,660 inches. But you might ask, why is that important? I really hate to be the one to tell you this if you don't already know that. Nimrod was the one who built the Tower of Babel to go and try to defeat God. Well, Nimrod has 70 different names, whether that's Osiris or Apollo. Anyways, his birthday is December 25th, which is why we celebrate Christmas on December 25th. He's known for having a long beard, reindeer, and a Christmas tree. The Christmas tree represents Nimrod's penis, as it is the only part of his body not found. His wife started the tree tradition and hung balls on it. The garland is wrapped around it to signify a snake. The five-pointed star at the top represents a pentagram. The whole thing is one big satanic celebration.
So your little Christmas tree and your decorations are just a bunch of cock and balls.
The people of Babylon would make a wish for Moloch, and then they would place their...
If you don't know who that is, and I'm not going to say the name, Moloch, it's a demon, a pretty powerful. And when it comes to demons of that stature or that level, I won't say their name. I'm not trying to accidentally evoke or pull attention. What happens, you know, hopefully me spelling it did just cast a spell. But yeah, I want to stay away from that for sure.
Their babies to be burned alive into the arms of Moloch. And they believed that by offering up their babies to this god on December 25th, they would receive everything they had requested on their wish list in the year to come. The image of Moloch was a giant statue made of iron. Underneath this image was an umid, and it was stoked with wood until it became bright red. The image resembled today's modern-day Satan Claus or Santa Claus, and people are still offering up their children to Moloch. But Ryan, why is that important, and why should we care? Well, in Zechariah chapter 5, it tells us why. And this is the curse that goes forth over the face of the whole earth. An angel asked Zechariah, "What do you see?" And he says, "This is an ephah." And I know an ephah is a unit of measurement that holds 10 omers, but that is the lead unit that holds. What does that look like, y'all? And where do these ephahs bear? And he says, to build a house in the land of Shinar. Where is Shinar? Nimrod was described as the king in the land of Shinar. That is in Iraq. Y'all, everything is connected. Everything has a meaning. And I need you to try to wake up as many people as you possibly can. Jesus Christ is the only truth that there is that we know of. And if you put your faith and your hope in Jesus Christ, you shall be saved and don't have to worry about all the lies and the deception that we've been told here on this earth. I'm telling you right now, please get your house in order. The deception, the end time deception is here, and we are being played like a fiddle, y'all. Get your house in order.
Now, I completely agree with everything you said, and I love this came out and started talking about getting your house in order, why these things are important. But one thing you should know about Nimrod is, if you guys have ever seen X-Men Apocalypse, so you had that guy, I can't remember, but they called him many names. Elohim was one of them. The plural name for God, Elohim. So he had his consciousness transferred to, bodies over years. And the same with Nimrod. Nimrod, even though he was basically the general or president and he created the Tower of Babel, he shifted his consciousness into other beings. He was Apollyon. Also some people say Inky. So I don't know if that's true or not, but he's been around for a very long time. That's why he has 17 names. Because he's been all over, all around for a long time.
Let's see just how evil NASA is. First, we're going to look at Earth's orbital speed around the sun. How fast does Earth move around the sun? 66,600 miles per hour, speed of the globe's orbit. Next, curvature in 1 mile squared. According to Pythagorean theorem, 0.67 feet of drop. 8 inches converted to feet is 0.66667 feet. Curvature in 1 mile squared. Check. Earth's axial tilt, 23.4. But when you take 23.4 and subtract it from 90, a right angle, you get, believe it or not, 66.6.
So you've got to stop thinking that 6 is satanic or devil worshipping. That 6 has a very, very important an important place in this world, and 6 is highly important, and so is 7. But they demonized whatever was 6 and attributed, the princes of hell to 6s. Call them Lucifer as being light bringer, the angel, Satan, Abaddon, and Apollyon, and princes of hell. So, yeah, you got to get away from the fact that that is, what's written in the Revelations as the mark of the beast. But it's also a very important number, and you shouldn't worship, numbers or anything, but it's a very important number that you should believe. You should do these things where he's taking this that he knows and dividing it by this, and then it comes out with that. That's a good way to do things. I concur and I agree.
Again, axial tilt confirmed. Now let's take a look at the Antarctic and Arctic circles. Oh, would you like that? 66.6 degrees north and 66.6 degrees south. Now let's go over the diameter of the moon. This is a new one. I actually didn't know. It's 2,160 miles, but you take 6 times 6 times 6, there you go, 2160. The surface temperature of Uranus, well, there you go, negative 216, which is 6 times 6 times 6, 216. Oh, you thought we were done. Let's do Pluto's orbital velocity. Scroll down here. Oh, there we go. 666. Good morning.
So this is the thing. I've done this on my YouTube shorts. If you go to my shorts, you can see this. I asked Alexa the exact same thing, the exact same way that he's asking it. And I did not get that answer, but I did ask Alexa the same question in a multitude of ways, and I got these very strange answers. So go check out my YouTube shorts. It's the first one you'll see, the first 2, because those are the last ones that I've done, and it'll show this. But let's see what his says.
Dimensions of the dome that covers the Earth.
From tapeandtoffeetruth.com. The electromagnetic torus shielding dome firmament covers an area of 400.000 kilometers in diameter on the ground, and another 400.000 kilometers below ground.
See, that doesn't make sense. Think about that measurement. Think of it above ground, and then think of it below ground. It does not sound like our dome. Sounds nothing like it. Now the one that I put out seems like it would be big enough, but who knows?
You get into RH negative, you get into disrupting electrical devices due to the blood. Think about that. Blood types which disrupt electrical devices.
Just gonna pause real quick. You guys have seen my previous videos, you know that I'm also RH negative. So let's see what he's got to say.
Copper in the blood disrupts electrical devices. Then you get into different traits of Rh negative and all these different traits of Rh negative. There's some really cool forums. You guys can look up Rh negative forums and all the different traits of Rh negative. It's very fascinating when you get into all of this. All these different things about blood type. And once again, it goes down to what we should be eating based on our blood type, based on our eye color, and if you want to take it one step further, to our astrological sign. Certain foods and certain alignments and certain things should be going into the body.
Personally, I think he's reaching when he's talking about eye color. Your body's need for a certain type of food, which is organic, which has no pesticides, chemicals, hormones, or growth hormones or antibiotics in it, is just human nature. I don't give a shit what color your eyes are. Your body needs this. And if you've ever noticed, when you take these things in, you can feel it go all the way down and through, and it's almost like your body is saying, thank you. Finally, fucker, you've gotten some shit right. Like, thank you. It feels good just ingesting it. I know this, firsthand.
I'm A+ and my computer's shut down around me. That's amazing. And that's what I'm talking about. There's so much to your blood that we just don't pay attention to. If you could walk into the room and disrupt electrical devices with your blood, you are like a Super Saiyan if you think about it. I mean, it's just remarkable what we can do. And once again, we're not taught anything about this. I'm A negative and technology hates me. That's why they say when you wear a watch, all of a sudden the watch turns off. That's your blood disrupting those watches. Which is funny that you say that. Some technology doesn't go too well with certain blood types. You get into Rh negative.
There's a theory that hidden groups amongst the extremely wealthy have learned to live much longer than they're supposed to using secret techniques. Depending on the technique used, these individuals are able to apparently live from 200 years all the way up until forever. The first technique is to eat as little as possible, only eat 100% organic food, and only engage in anything intimate when you're trying to reproduce. And that isn't that far-fetched. There's a group of people known as the Hunza people with a life expectancy of around 120 years, and it's largely believed that the food they eat, which contains no herbicides or pesticides, plays a huge role in their long lives. The second technique is to transfer the inner liquid of someone who is young into their own body. Apparently, by doing this, they can greatly decrease the aging process or reverse the aging altogether. And while this does sound like something straight out of a movie, articles have been released about these exact same claims. This also makes you think twice about some of the missing cases we have. The third technique is a combination of ritual and technology where a person is able to transfer their consciousness into another person's body. By doing this, a person can apparently live forever as long as they have a new body to transfer their consciousness to.
Have you heard about this? You might want to start paying attention. Let me give you some more details. So apparently North Korea has not only a nuclear unmanned underwater attack boat, but also that they're testing this drone that could create a radioactive tsunami. Let's just take a minute to think about what that would look like. And they're saying that it would annihilate the enemy ship groups without detection. And then we have this. According to the UK, we should be preparing for war within the next 5 years with Russia, China, Iran, North Korea. But here's my prediction. Because they're in a desperate grab for more money, what they're doing is trying to scare the shit out of everyone so that they can have a lot more defense budget. See, now they want billions and billions extra more. Of course they do. Of course they do. Here's some scary stuff. Now give us like a couple billion and we'll keep you safe. Welcome to 2024. Nothing's going to happen. I don't think war is going to happen. Like always, they'll just try to scare you so they can raise the prices of things and so they can get free money for them and their friends so they can have new boats and houses while we all panic.
Planets are not real. It's a shame because what NASA shows us is so beautiful, almost as if it's too good to be true. When we look at religious texts, they talk about how God created the sun, the moon, and the stars. Never is it mentioned anything about other planets. The planets we are taught about today are all named after fallen angels that were worshipped by Romans and Greeks. And what we see when we look at them through telescopes are actually just stars. The way that angels are described in the Bible, the book of Ezekiel, is far different than what we see angels as today. They look something like this. Now, when you pay attention to the structure of what this depiction of an angel looks like, and then look at footage of what stars look like through a telescope, they look insanely similar. So why is NASA lying to us about this? Well, some say that it is all a money-making scheme, because, well, NASA makes billions of dollars from taxpayers' money. But others are saying it's that. And also the fact that they are trying to keep us away from God and knowing the truth about the world we live in. Planets are...
So what do you guys think about that? Let me know down in the comments. Do you think that is real or has any kind of validity to it? Personally, I have a telescope. I look at planets all of the time. I don't have a super duper expensive telescope, so the most I can see is Saturn. But Saturn is very much like what's pictured here. The only difference was when I worked at NASA, I knew a lot of people that were on the Cassini program, the Cassini satellite shuttle, but satellite going out there. And the top of Saturn, just like the top of every planet that I've seen, has a hexagonal hole at the North Pole, at the very top and the very bottom. Every single planet has this, except for our moon. But our moon is very new. It didn't used to be there. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm curious. Now, what this chick is about to say, this woman, is extremely, extremely important. So I need you all to listen. I need you to take heed. She's saying.
Listen, if they fooled you once, do not let them fool you twice. The majority of people do not understand that illness does not go hopping around from each person to another as they portray it. And when you hear all these whistleblowers going around telling people detox from heavy metals, detox from parasites, prepare for what's to come, and then you start doing the math in your head using the critical thinking skills that God gave you, you start to realize that what actually goes on is not truly contagious. What is inside of your body is going to set the stage for the type of reaction that is going to occur. And what is inside of your mind, your thoughts, those also count. You know, I don't watch the news or listen to the media because I'm not going to allow them to manifest my reality. You have to keep your body a clean vessel. The things that they put in our air, in our food, in our water, in our products, in other things, that is way more important than staying 6 feet away from each other, wearing a mask. Cut your mind off of the propaganda. Stop feeding it. Stop allowing it to manifest. Focus on self-care and self-love, because that is exactly what they do not want us to do.
So I can honestly say I agree with everything she's just said, and not only do I agree with it, you've heard me talk about it in most of my videos, and it's something that I practice daily. So I do not watch the news, the fake news that you see out there. All of the news channels owned by less than a handful, 4 people own all of the news broadcasting stations in this country. I do not only do I not watch it, I don't let my family watch it. Because if you were to sit there and watch the news, like I know some people do, like, you know, my in-laws, you know, they stay at home because they're like, if we go outside, a Mexican's gonna try to rape us, and then we're gonna have all this uh bad rain coming down that's got acid in it, and then we can't drink the water, and then people are just gonna try to unalive us, and then people are just shooting in public and all of this stuff. It's like, that's what they want you to think. They want you to think. I've always said, whenever there is an us versus them mentality, the agenda is corrupt and bad. Don't listen to it. And that's all I've seen lately. Us versus them. Always us versus them. But you know what? There is a whole fuckload more of us than there is them. So the agenda should be us and fuck them. That's what the agenda should be. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. I am. Huh.
Stop. You're not going to want to miss this. Some people are calling this man a superhero because he learned how to channel his chi. They interviewed this man on the news. This is what happened.
This is nothing, okay? It's my burn.
He felt like this.
For our sound recordist, it was also a shocker.
Channeling your chi.
He then took our newspaper outside and showed us how chi can also be used to set things on fire.
Chi setting things on fire.
Now, while this is going on, let me tell you, I know a lot about this story. I have not seen this video from Mr. Wisdom Blast, but I do know a lot about this story and about this person. So, this came out in the late 80s, early 90s, and people were hearing about a group of people, but specifically one person that was healing people. So, he can not only, like, if you lay on a table, he's looking at your body. He can look at your body as if you were being x-rayed. It's the craziest. Well, that's not the craziest thing. So he's learned how to focus and harness his chi, which I'm very familiar with, being, a lifetime martial artist. I understand chi completely. But he came out and did this. They got in contact with him and they wanted to test him, use all of these testing machines to be able to quantify what he's doing. And after he did all of this, they never found him again. Not that he was unalived or anything. He gave a statement. He said, he's an apprentice. So, why add an T? He's an apprentice. So, he came out and he said, my masters were not happy that I showed this off. Even though I didn't receive any monetary value from it, the people who I showed it to received much monetary value for what I did. And that goes against universal law. That goes against what they're supposed to use, that qigong, that qing energy, that chi energy. He wasn't supposed to do that. And he didn't know. He was like, I'm showing them to expose them, make them aware, and maybe they will want to harness theirs. That was his thought pattern. He says it in a long time ago. He said it when this first came out. But his masters were not happy about it. And he said they profited off of you, off of what we've taught you. They have profited tens of millions of dollars off of what you've shown them. And not only is that bad, but it's dangerous because you're going to have people out there trying to read on everything they can about Qigong, how to harness your Qi. You know, in India it's called prana, it's called different things all over the world, but it's harnessing your life force, your energy. And he's an amazing human being. He can do things that baffle science. You know, you don't need an MRI, you don't need an X-ray. He can do all of that. And you know what? If one of your organs are having issues, it's going to show up in your aura, and he can see it. You know, I can even see that. I can't heal it, but he can. He can sit there and say, okay, this part of your aura, then you're having heart or kidney issues. So I'm going to heal that part of your aura and balance everything back out. And he does that all of the time. That's what people don't get. Yeah, this little video is cute, but it's not. John, I just noticed the name John Chang Chi Energy.